Hi, I'm Rita Peterson with Everything Homemade, and we are going to be making bread today, but I'm not going to be the one to show you. Nova here is. She is 8 years old, and she is going to take you step by step on how to make her favorite bread. Now, she has been doing a lot of this bread since Meadow's been born because it is busy around this house and everybody has their little things that they like to help out with, and she has become a very good little bread maker, haven't you?
Yes.
And she enjoys it. Now she's going to show you 2 different ways on how to manipulate this recipe. And just keep in mind, this is how she does it. If you think in your head, well, you don't really need to take, let's say, the rolling pin to make the buns. You can just take the bread off and roll it. That's no problem. But this is how she does it. And she loves using the rolling pin and loves rolling things up and stuff like that, and loves rolling up the dough. So without further ado, Nova's gonna jump right into making bread.
Hi, I'm Nova Pearson. I'm 8 and today I'm going to teach you how to make my favorite homemade bread. I'm doubling the recipe so that 1/2 of it can be braided bread and 1/2 can be buns, because Mum's making soup for supper. So you start with 2 cups of warm water. Pour it into your big mixing bowl. Now you put in 2 teaspoons of yeast. One, 2. There we go. Then you stir it together. Okay. Now you pour in 1/4 cup melted coconut oil. So here we go. Okay. Stir it together. Into here you put in 1/2 cup sugar. Okay. It's just like an island getting overflown with water. Here we go. And 6 eggs beaten. So I got a bowl here and a fork so I can mix them up together and pour them into my recipe. Oh dear, I forgot a bowl. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into your big mixing bowl. And stir them together. Okay, now we need to add the flour. Ooh. So here we got our flour in our bowl, and we need 8 cups of flour. We add 1 cup at a time. Just gonna take out this sugar that's stuck. 1 freshly milled whole wheat flour. There's 1 cup. Now we add half a teaspoon salt. This makes a wonderful bread. So I'm gonna pour in another cup of flour. 2 cups. For the first 2 cups, you can use a whisk, and then you should switch off to 1 spoon. Okay, so that's 2 cups there. So we're gonna switch off. I'm just gonna put this in the sink. There we go. 3. Need another cup. There's 3 cups in here now. 3. Wow. Good bread. 4. Let's add our 4th cup. So we'll need another 4 cups to put into this to make it. There's 4 cups already in. 5. Okay. When I add in my 8th cup, I usually always use my hands to mix it in together because it gets really stiff, and I can't really mix it in as well with the 1 spoon. Like, it's already getting stiff. 7. 7th. Now we add our 8th cup. So we're on the ball. So I'm just going to scrape it off with the spoon so that I can put it into here since we're not going to use it anymore. Well, rest it on it so that I can knead the dough. Now let's add our 8th cup. Whoa. I guess we are going to use it. Okay, 8. Now we're not going to use it. Okay. Just in case it gets too sticky, you need to add in more flour so that it doesn't get way too sticky. So, because we don't want it way too sticky or not really sticky, because then it won't stick when you make your bread or and buns. You can, with this dough, you could actually roll it out and make shapes or things with it and put it in to cook it. I've done that before with this dough. It's a really nice dough. Okay, little sticky. So I'm gonna add in a little bit more flour. Okay. There we go. Hopefully we won't be too sticky now that I've added some more flour. Some flour on the edges here. Okay. And if your hands can't fit in the bowl, or if the bowl is a little too small or something, you can even cover your surface, your counter, with flour and knead it out there and then put it back in the bowl. Okay, still sticky. So I'm gonna add in some more flour. Okay. Here we go. There, now the stickiness is calming down. Okay. It is a little bit of a sticky dough at the start. We need a little bit more, some more flour. That's gonna do. Yeah. Okay, here we are. The bread is almost done. It just needs to rise so that we can split it, put some into buns and some into braided bread. Let it rise for 2 hours with a cloth on top. We'll see you in 2 hours. 2 hours are up. The first thing you need to do is preheat your oven. You preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go do that. Okay, now you need to get your pans ready. We lined them with parchment paper, but you could line them with other things. So here is our bread, and we need to line our surface with flour. So let's get some flour on there.
Move the bowl. Move the flour bowl. Yes, there you go.
Okay, so we'll make the braided bread first. It rolls double the amount as when I first had made it. So let's get started. Okay. Okay, there we are. A lot of dough here. So now we need to knead our dough so that it doesn't fall apart. Whoa. eating, we'll need to split it in half. Some for buns and some for bread. Okay, that's needed enough. So now I need to get a knife. We can chop this right in half, as even as possible. There we go. I'll make this one into bread, this one into buns. Okay. Now with our bread dough, we'll need some more flour. I'll probably be same with the buns, so. Okay. We'll need to knead it out. There we go. So we're gonna make braided bread. So we'll have to cut it into 3 even as possible pieces. Since that'll be even enough. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we'll get this one going. Now we'll need to make a long string. Not too long, otherwise, and it won't fit on my pan. There we go. Almost long enough. There we go. There. 1 done. So let's get on to another. Same with, and that's some more flour. There we go. Now we need to roll him out again. Same as that guy. He's quite small. So since this was a little bigger, I'm just going to steal a tiny bit from it so that I can put it with him so we can get it even. Okay, hopefully that's better. So that we can make it the right size. Now we're growing. Here we go. Almost done. Now we are on our last one. Okay. Another long tentacle. There we go. A little sticky. Almost as long as all the rest. Right. Now we need to braid our bread. So first we line them up. Then we put this one on top. And this one on top of here. Sometimes my ends don't stick as well, but they cook together really nice. So that's one thing I really like about this. Okay, right. There. Now we stick these ends together. And that's one loaf of braided bread. So let's put it on our pan and get our buns. We knead them out, and I don't think we need flour for the buns. Okay, now this is when we need a rolling pin. So let's grab one. And you'll need to roll it out. It can't be too skinny but too thick. So I'm not gonna make it round, I'm gonna make it sort of rectangle so that we can roll it so it's length. So there, done. Now we will need to roll it. So let's roll it. You could start from this side or this side, it doesn't matter. But you won't want to go this way. Well, so let's roll it up. Got a little sticky here, so I'm going to add a little bit of flour. Okay, so let's add our flour and just put it on this. Now we need to make our buns. Since these are a little smaller than the middle, I'm just gonna cut a little bit more on the ends. So our buns about that bigger. Okay. So I'm just gonna find the right size so that they're all the same size so they cook evenly. So, about that. Another bun, I think. Yeah, this will match the size. Okay. And a little one. So there are our buns and braided bread. Now we'll need to put them in the oven. The buns go in for 20 minutes. The bread goes in for 30. We're going to put them together and I'm going to take out the buns 10 minutes early. So I'm going to open the oven so that when I put these in, it's already open for me. There go the buns. Now let's get our braided bread. and we'll see how they look when they're done. So 20 minutes are up, so we're going to take out the buns. Look at those. Bread's done, so we're going to take it out. Look at that. Now, since the buns are cooled down, I'm going to show you how to break them apart. So we're going to take them apart. There you go, buns and bread out of the oven. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.